Hi, this is Anthony, and I'm reading from chapter 3 of my book, All the Heart Can Hold. This chapter is entitled The Queens of Dreams and Mount Vesuvius. Italia, Naples and Rosetta Valfatore, 1908. Rosario Falcone always dreamt in color. She dreamt long dreams, and often her dreams came true. This night her dream was so real that she almost forgot she was dreaming. Her dreams were like that sometimes. Everyone told her she had a gift with these dreams, but this one, it was scary and she had no idea as to what it meant. In this dream, she was living in America in a big house. The house was full of people. She did not know any of them, but still, she seemed to know all of them. Children, old people, young people, and one child was dressed in a little soldier's uniform. He stood there and he looked so sad. Still, in her dream, she wandered into the backyard. There was a beautiful garden there. There were roses and flowers and wonderful trees all in bloom, cherry blossoms, dogwoods, apple trees. It seemed to be springtime. Then she was on a large boat on a vast ocean. It was dark and stormy. She saw a woman on the deck who looked just like the statue of the Virgin Mary at her church. White light shone around her head. The lady looked at her and smiled and held out her hand. She held out a golden cup. She offered the cup to Rosie, and as Rosie drank, the lady said nothing. She just looked right through to her soul. As Rosie woke up from this dream, she looked out the window and saw a full moon. It was spring in Foggia, the province in which she lived. Her village, Rosetta Valfatore, which means Valley of the Roses, was located in the Puglia region of southeastern Italy. She was to be married next month to Miguel Francino. Miguel was a quiet and shy boy. He was also a hard worker. When Rosie met him for the first time, she could see that he was also a dreamer like she. Everyone agreed this would be a good match. That's how things were done in Rosetta Valfatore. There was a lid for every pot, her mama used to say. Last year, she had a dream about Uncle Lorenzo, her father's brother. Lorenzo liked to drink in carouse at the taverns, bars. He was always in some kinds of trouble, but there was something charming about him. He had a real ability to make people laugh. His impersonations of Papa and the priest put people into hysterics. In her dream, Uncle Lorenzo had fallen in too well and couldn't get out. No one could hear his cries for help, as he tried, but could not claw his way out. Finally, Dumo, one of the neighborhood's many dogs, heard him. Dumo loved Uncle Lorenzo, as did all animals and children. Uncle Lorenzo was kind to them. He petted the dogs and played kick the can with the kids. He had even been observed having entire conversations with the neighborhood dogs who gathered around him as an audience. Of course, he was always drunk when these conversations took place. Sure enough, 1 month after her dream, Lorenzo fell into a well, and just like in her dream, Dumo rescued him. Word spreads quickly in Rosetta Valfatore, and it was not long before people were lining up to see if Rosie had any dreams about them. Did she have any predictions? Will my marriage be successful? Will the crops grow and sell for a good price this year? Is my brother really happy in America? Is America a good place to go to? Her mother was getting irritated with all this attention. After all, she did not have enough food to offer everyone that was showing up, and in Rosetta Valfatore, it was considered a grave insult and bad luck to not offer guests food and drink. The fad died down soon enough, and Rosie had nothing to tell these people. She really did, though, because her mother made such a commotion about things, she simply kept her mouth shut. The fact was, she did have dreams about these people that were coming true, and she didn't have answers to the questions they were asking. Accurate answers. But some of the dreams and things she saw were not so good. And Rosie did not like giving bad news to good people. That's the end of part 1, Queens of Dreams and Mount Vesuvius. Join with chapter 2, part 2 in my next tape. Thank you.